are just leaving the room. Right, I went through this morning and worked out what I would like to get done each day. So this morning we're starting off, and hopefully we're going to get done Gran Via, El Corte Inglés, which Gran Via is like the main shopping street. El Corte Inglés is like the kind of John Lewis, Spanish John Lewis. I don't know how you say this, Thyssen Museum. It's like an art museum, and I'll have to come back with you when I've worked out the rest, but we're going straight to El Corte Inglés now. We're not going to spend too long there, but we're going to get the metro over there and then just like work our way back by walking. Alright, so I just had a look, and the other places that I want to get done are the Plaza de Cibeles. I'm probably actually absolutely mullering all of these names. Palacio de Velázquez, and no, that's a lie. Right, Thyssen Museum, Gran Via, El Corte Inglés, the Archeological Museum, and Plaza de Cibeles. Those are the things I want to get done today. We've also got dinner booked this evening, so hopefully we'll manage to get all of those things done. So we've just come out on the Sol station and come out into, what is this place called? Puerta del Sol. This normally I think is like a big plaza, but at the moment, as you can see, there's construction kind of all around, but they've still got this statue, which is nice. And from here it's a 6 minutes walk to El Corte Inglés. So we're just going to make our way over there. Just come down to the it's level -1, and it's like the pharmacy and the supermarket and stuff, and this is the suite
for all the gummy pizza lovers.
Oh yeah, gummy pizzas, everything you could ever ask for is here. What are these, like peaches? It's like a this is pretty cool. Oh, look at the strawberries. Have you got any of these? Cola bottles. What's this? Chilies. Very cool. Found that I think that thing in El Corte Inglés called Captain Candy Shop is actually like a brand of shop. It's not just in El Corte Inglés. As far as I can see, this road thing we're on is called Cal Preciados, and it's got like a Zara, it's got Stradivarius down there, and it's got a Pull&Bear just here, so I'm just going to pop into Pull&Bear and see if I can see anything nice. We didn't get anything in El Corte Inglés, by the way. Ben just got some sweets, but that was it. Okay, this looks like it's sort of the intersection of the Gran Via, which is like the main shopping street. So you've got the cinema just like here. I'm guessing that's like a theatre or something there. And then this is the Gran Via if you go down this way. So Five Guys on the corner just there. But this is basically where all the main sort of shops are on the shopping street in Madrid is. We've got a whole dedicated Nespresso store here. Actually, that's quite aesthetically pleasing, isn't it, that thing? And then there's just a Ray-Ban store next door. We're just gonna have a quick look in. Ben's forgotten his sunglasses, unfortunately, so we were just looking we were just looking for some sunglasses, but you didn't find any you liked?
No, the Ray-Ban's quite expensive here actually compared to the UK, but we'll keep looking.
So I'm really fancying an Amorino, so we're going to just make our way over to the nearest Amorino. It doesn't open for another half an hour, so I think we're just going to stop at this Starbucks here and just quickly get a drink. A large orange juice, and that is freshly squeezed actually, so that's really nice. And then we each got a ham and cheese croissant, and the total for that was €13.10. So this was $5.50, and these were, I think, something like $3.80. I can't do quick maths like that. $3.80 each. This is really nice. What would you give it out of 5? What would you give it? 4.5. Really nice actually. You always find that ham is much better in Spain than it is in the UK, don't you? Going past the Four Seasons Hotel, and I've just seen they've got little elephant carvings in the stone. Beautiful. Yeah. Amazing. We've just come down to go to the Amorino, but there's this like
Food hall.
Well, it's a food hall, but there's this like just like food that looks so good. I think it is like restaurants as well, Ben. It is like restaurants as well, but it is just amazing. We'll zoom out. I don't remember. But yeah, I think we're gonna have an Amorino. It was quite difficult to find actually. So we had to come into the Galleria Canalejas, which is like all the like super posh like shops like Dior and Cartier and all that. If you go downstairs, there's a food hall which is much like Harrods. And the Amorino is just as you come down the stairs on the left hand side. So I think we're just gonna get one of these because that is why we intended to come in here, not for everything else. But these look amazing as well. She's taking a video as well. Ben's just picked up some of these crisps from this Pinsko's factory, like this, and they were €1.95. What do you think?
They're better than Walker's.
Do you think they're homemade?
I don't know actually.
Don't know.
I think maybe not.
You think they're from packet?
I don't know.
They look good though.
Very nice.
You having a nice day? We're just waiting for our Amorino. We've ordered 2 large macarons, waffle sticks that come with a ice cream scoop and a small macaron, and Ben's having a milkshake. And that all came to €26. You enjoying looking around?
Yeah, we kind of stumbled across this place a bit by accident. We're looking for Amorino, but
yeah.
If you want like the luxury shopping in Madrid, this has all of the like.
I said Dior, Cartier, Yves Saint Laurent, Hermes, all of those are in the same place, and then underneath is like this random sort of food hall, which you'd never know was here. It was only because when we were searching for Amorino on Apple Maps, it said Amorino was like there, and all that was there was Cartier, and I was like, what? It must be in the inside. So we came down and found out it was like underneath it, which is very odd, but
yeah, so this is next to Plaza.
Next to Plaza de Canalejas. But no, we're having a nice time. I'm looking to go up to like the, I don't know how to say it, the Thyssen Museum. It's like one of the art museums next, and then we'll go and have a look at this place, the Plaza de Bellas. And then this afternoon go up to the Archeological Museum as well. That's all I've got planned for today, I think. I don't think we're going to have time for much more than that. It's 12:15 already, and we have dinner booked at 8. Actually, that was the other thing. We looked at this, this is very confusing. We're going to have to ask when we go back to the hotel about dinner. But we have booked dinner at a place called Vaca Argentina or something. It's a steak restaurant, but I can't seem to find it. It doesn't seem to like exist on the road it says it is. So it's very confusing. So we're going to ask at the hotel reception, because it is like the #1 on TripAdvisor for Madrid, so I hope they would know, but hopefully we'll be able to find it and get there. So this is what we're talking about. There's Ben's milkshake there. This is a large raspberry macaron, so just to show you the sort of size, it's about half the size of my hand, I'd say. And then I've got a raspberry one, Ben got a chocolate one, and then this is the waffle sticks. So it's basically waffle sticks, I do some like lime sort of citrus sorbet, it's got cream, and then a little mini macaron on top. You can see the different size difference between those two. So yeah, we're going to tuck in, see how we like it. I just realised there's also caramel sauce on it. I forgot about the caramel sauce. I'm just going to give it a whirl. Really good. They're always really good, Solid 9 out of 10. I'll give it. How's your macaron?
And brain food, it's good.
It's like ice cream on the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like sorbet. But yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Delicious. That was definitely far easier to polish off than it should have been, but it's equally delicious. Now left Amorino, just on our way down to the, how would you say it? Thyssen Museum? Whatever it's called. We're going down there now, and it's a bit noisy, and it's not far, it's about 8 minutes from where we are, so we're nearly there now. Right, so you can buy your tickets on your phone when you come in via this QR code here, or there is a ticket office just there. How much are the tickets?
18 euros.
We're just doing it on the phone. But they're 18 euros each to come in. And if you want to pay for audio guide, it's extra on top, but this is just like what it looks like when you come in. So it's just got like, it's just a big sort of open space. There's quite a lot of cars around, and it's got a little statue in the middle, and then just some nice buildings around the outside. It is very, very busy, like a lot of traffic. You can see there's just cars kind of everywhere, so watch out. Here we go. We're just going up to the Archeological Museum. As far as I'm aware, it's... Sorry, I'm just trying not to get run over. As far as I'm aware, it's €3 a person to get in. But if I'm correct, after 2 PM on a Saturday it's free. So it is now, what's the time? 2:20. And so hopefully we'll be able to get in for free, but it's not like it's expensive, it's just that's the way the day has worked out, so fingers crossed. I also just wanted to quickly mention while I'm talking about museums that I'm pretty sure all the other museums in Madrid after a certain time are free as well, after about 7 o'clock, so just bear that in mind if you have a free evening or want to go a different time. Sometimes you can save yourself quite a lot of money, like at the Thyssen Museum where it's 18 euros a person. Sort of, I don't know if everyone does it, but I'm pretty sure most of them do it at a certain, to when it reaches a certain time in the evening. You can get in for free. It's just worth bearing in mind. And I'm hoping when we go in now, we're just sitting here a second, it'll be free when we go in this afternoon in this one.
Two hours later.
So it is a bit later now. We're back at the room. So I was just going to give a kind of update on how we found the things today. So we went to the Thyssen Museum first, which was really good. It's just like an art museum with obviously lots of pieces in it. If you're into art, then obviously it's a really good one to go to. But even if you're not, we sort of wandered around. It's not necessarily one of these things which I like to know about all of the different pieces and the background behind them and stuff. I like to sort of go around art museums and just look at pieces that I like and ones which draw my attention to. So I mean, you could spend probably anywhere between about an hour and 2 hours there, I'd say, depending on how much depth you want to look into, maybe even up to 3 hours if you wanted to look at every single piece and looking about what it's about and all of that. You can get audio guides. We didn't purchase an audio guide, but we paid 18 euros a person for entry, so that was 32 euros in total, and I think we enjoyed it. It was good. We haven't been to either of the other art museums yet, so I will give a sort of comparison of how we feel, which is if any of them are better, worse, like which ones we prefer at the end when we've been to all 3 of them. And then the second one we went to was the Archeological Museum. So that one was, as I said, it was free after 2 o'clock. It's free after 2 o'clock on a Saturday, and it's also free all day on Sundays. So we went there, and it was good. It had quite a lot of sort of archaeological pieces in it. The only shame was that the top floor wasn't open, and that's kind of the main reason I wanted to go and look at it, because that had all the like kind of Egyptian artifacts and all of that stuff, and I just find that really interesting. The other floors were kind of the what do they call it, like Neolithic and all of that pieces, and then there was a Roman pieces as well and things like that. So that was again really interesting, and again it was free, so it's like there was no loss there by the fact that the floors weren't open. It was just a shame, because I think I would have enjoyed it that bit more if we had been able to see that, but I would also definitely recommend that one. And yeah, so those are the two museums we went to. Ben is on the hunt for a pair of trainers because he has not he's not brought any, and his feet are hurting a bit now because we have been doing quite a lot of walking. Today so far we're up to about 14,000 steps, so given he doesn't have trainers, it's quite a lot of walking to be doing, so we need to find him a pair of trainers somewhere. And then yeah, we just made our way back to got the metro back to the nearest tube station, and we just made our way back to the room. We got back about 4:30, and we've just been having a bit of a rest since then. It's now 7:30, so we've been here back for a few hours, had a nap and just sort of recharged, because I think when you're doing that much walking you do get a lot more tired and everything, so just important to take a break as well, I think. So yeah, regardless of whether you just sit in the room or you go down to the bar or whatever, just to have a break at points. We are off to this evening to a steak restaurant. It's called La Vaca Argentina. It's #1 on TripAdvisor at the moment, so I don't know if we'll enjoy it or not. It's just obviously we went with what other people are saying is good. So we're gonna head there. We're gonna walk there because it's only about a 15-20 minute walk from where we're staying, and actually we'd only be able to get the metro for one stop, so it just doesn't make sense to do that. It's better just to walk. It won't take us too long to get there. The other thing I was just quickly going to mention on the topic of the museums, all of the museums like you to put your bag, they have cloakrooms. They like you to put, if you have any rucksacks or anything like that, in the cloakrooms. We've been told each time we've gone in to put the rucksack in the cloakroom, so they're always free. I think in one of them it was just like you just walked up and they took your bag and gave you a little token to get the bag back again, and the other one it was like almost like a swimming pool locker, so like, you know, where you put the pound or the euro into the inside of it and then turn it from the outside. But I suspect they will all be like that, so it's just something to bear in mind before you go in. Especially if you're going around sort of like a peak season time, it might be quite busy around those places, so leave a little bit of extra time to actually make sure you can get your stuff away, or just don't take a rucksack with you when you're going to those museums.
20 minutes later.
Right, so they do pastas, salads, these are the meats, which obviously is like the main, it's a steakhouse and the main reason we're here, and then other sort of specialities, so you've got burgers and chicken and things, and then fish, and the sides are there. They also just brought us over a glass of cava, which was on the house, which is really nice. We both got one of those. So the restaurant is like, it's got a really nice kind of, I don't know, I guess a bit more kind of almost like a datey vibe, doesn't it? It's not like, you know, if you wanted to go out somewhere for a nice like couple's meal, it's not just kind of your everyday.
No, it's a bit romantic.
We just brought over this bread, which I guess it's like complimentary bread, I'm guessing. It's got like a nice sort of like aioli or buttery type thing here, and then there's just like a salsa, and then they've given some olive oil as well. So I think we've decided for starter we're going to go for this artichokes, €12.50, and then for main I'm going to have the 200-gram ribeye, Ben's going to have the 300-gram ribeye, and then we're going to have some French fries and mashed potatoes as well. They've also brought over this aperitif, which is basically like a gazpacho, and then I've got a gin and tonic, a gin ton, and Ben had a Coke, and I think we're going to have some cocktails when we go back to the hotel, so this will be the only drink I have, I think. So this is the confit artichoke with black garlic aioli and, what else was it with? Black garlic aioli and chimichurri, that's the other thing. This was very nice. The black garlic aioli was like 10 out of 10, like could jar that and eat it, like so good. So yeah, that was very nice, would recommend. Right, so the steak has come. This is the side of mashed potato, and we also got a side of fries, and Ben and I are just sharing. He's just portioning off some of the fries. This was the 200-gram steak, which I think for me is probably going to be more than enough. We've decided against having dessert because we're going to have frozen yogurt from that Via place again. But they've just brought these kind of like complimentary, like little tiny like mousses, which is really nice.
They're actually not that tiny, so if you're quite full, go straight to the bill and have one of these.
Yeah, they're not tiny, but they are. They're also quite rich. Right, so we're out of the restaurant. I've gone and got my frozen yogurt with dark chocolate and Oreos. Only a small tonight though, not a medium. But this was, I think it's €4.10 or something, because it's if you get a small it's €3.60 and then it's 50 cents for every extra topping you get. So this is €4.10 and I will enjoy every mouthful. Okay, we just got back to the hotel room. It is 10:20, so not too late, but we've got an escape room booked for tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, and we need to obviously make our way there for that. So we're probably gonna have a bit of an early night. I'm probably just gonna eat my frozen yogurt and go to bed. So thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for any more uploads that we've got coming up, and yeah, just appreciate all of your views and everything. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye.